Hello everyone, I'm Alex at Vending Machine Support, and I want to make a quick comment in regards to the video you're about to see. Now I made this video I think about 10 years ago where I strapped a GoPro on my head and recorded myself installing a shim and a rod into a Dixie Narco 501E. Now this video I would share privately with customers of mine, but since I'm getting a lot of questions about how to install these shims, I thought it might be useful to go ahead and upload this and share this with you to get many of you started in the right direction. Now I have intention to actually recreate this video with a little bit better picture quality and a little bit better direction than what's on this video. So please keep in mind this video was roughly put together, but it does get the point across of actually how to install these shims, the rods, adjust the back spacer, and make the timing cam adjustment as well. So hopefully this will help for you. Now I've been really appreciative for all the support I've been getting about the videos I'm making, and thank you so much for that. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments or ideas of videos that you would like to see in the future, please comment below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
To remove the shim on a Dixie Narco 501E or 276E drink machine, we're going to remove this shim here, which is a bottle shim currently in this selection. So we're going to have to remove this shim located right here. To do that, we got to pull the shim out. And before we do that, we actually have to turn the rotor, which is this cylinder shape here, rotor or cradle. We're going to turn that anti-clockwise to open it up the gap. First thing you do is you're going to need to remove the cover. Pull up on the cover, it removes. Next thing you do is we're going to go to the motor. And on the motor, we have the timing wheel, we have the home switch, and we have the motor brake. So I'm going to press down on the home switch to pull it out of this notch here. And I'm going to lift up on the motor brake. I'm going to reach around underneath and I'm going to grab the cradle and I'm going to rotate it anti-clockwise, which opens up the gap. The gap is now open. Allows us to take the shim out. We're now going to replace the shim into the machine. This is the actual can shim, so it's going to go on the right hand side into it like this. That part is done, putting in the actual can shim. The next thing we have to do is we have to install the rod into the machine for 12-ounce cans. And if you go back to our chart here, it says that we have to put the rod into the cradle in slot B, which is actually the middle hole. We have A, B, C on the holes. So we do that, we have to go to the underside of the cradle, which is down here. And if you look inside the cradle there, you can see that there is holes in the very back of the cradle. I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the spring side here, and I'm going to push it into the hole, and then on the right inside here you should be able to see, or I'm able to lock that in place, and that is now, rod is now in place on this particular cradle. Next thing we're going to do is, on all Dixie Narcos there is a chart on the inside, and we're working with a narrow column, so we need to actually set our brown cam setting to 1. As you can see, there's actually numbers around the actual cam. So I'm going to go to the cam, and I'm going to go to 1, which on this one, 1 is located right here. So I'm going to lift up, there's a little brown tab right there. I'm going to lift up, and I'm going to rotate this until it's in 1. And I know it's in 1 because I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 exposed notches. Next thing we have to do is to actually adjust the back spacer of the cradle that we'll be putting 12-ounce cans in. So going back to our chart, it tells us that the back spacer or rear spacer hole location is number 13. If you look on the chart here, there is an offset hole every third hole. So if we're at 13, we can go 3, 6, 9, 12, there's 13. If you look inside here, there's our 3, there's 6, there's 9, there's 12. So to do this, you got to reach in, grab, and I push, and twist, and I go to the bottom, and I push and twist, I grab it, and I'll go 3, 6, 9, 12, and there's 13 right there. I'll do the same thing here. There's 3, 6, 9, 12. And that will get this back spacer loaded up correctly, and this selection is now set for 12-ounce cans.